welcome to Woodcraft San Carlos. We're going to talk about something that we all have in our shop, and that is we almost always have a bag of leftover pieces from other projects, and we need something to do with them. And a great idea for this period of time is to turn them into small little ornaments that can either be used for decorating trees or could be used for tying onto packages as an extra gift. So what I'm going to do now is take you basically through the steps that will allow you and show you how these are made. First thing you're going to do is go through your pile. You're going to select what you want. Take your tube that you're going to use for it, and you're going to want to cut a piece that's just a little bit longer than your tube. Okay. Then we'll take it over to the drill press and we'll actually drill a hole right down the center of it. And into that hole we are going to insert a brass tube. And that is done very simply using super glue. The first thing you want to do is you want to scuff your brass tubes. So that gives the glue something to hold on to. And then always wear a glove. That's very important when working with cyanoacrylate glue. And we're going to go ahead and put the glue on the tube. And that gets inserted. Push down and then do that. Now, once we have this in place, you can see, like this one, which was done earlier, there's the end of the brass there, but at this end, it's buried in the blank. What we have to do next is we have to make sure that the wood or plastic or whatever we're using is now parallel to the ends, perpendicular to the ends of the tube. And for that, we use a tool called a pin reamer. This goes down the center of the tube and takes out any glue residue that might be in the tube so we can slide it on our mandrel. And this then, these cutters here and here, will cut this perpendicular so that this side is absolutely flat with that. So we'll take this, and now you can see a nice ring of brass all the way around, and that's as far as we need to cut in order to do that. Once there, you now want to go and transfer them to your lathe, in which case we're going to use a regular pen mandrel. We are going to, in this case, these are small enough I can load 3 of them. This is a unique blank that we have here. It's a honeycomb blank, and you'll see that as we turn this. We put this on. The next thing we want to do is tighten up the mandrel and lock these in place physically. There we go. So the secret here is when you turn on your lathe, you should be able to grab the live center and stop it from turning. So if you can grab that and stop it from turning, that's the right tension. After that, you don't need any more. Yeah, as you saw in the time lapse, we started, turned the objects to the shape I wanted them. Then I used 220 and 400 grit sandpaper to even them out and to get some of the tool marks out. And then I went through a couple layers of the micro mesh sandpaper, which is usually used to polish acrylics. And then finally put on some of the Hut Ultra Gloss pen polish. And we turned up the speed of the lathe in order to get a really nice polish and a fine finish on our pieces. Once here, we can now take our honeycomb ornament there, press. We are going to press fit ornament with a rather pretty design on it. Yellow honeycomb. And that's what our stabilized woods look like, and some of our various acrylic blanks. So it's a great way to use up little pieces that you have sitting around your shop. So enjoy, and happy holidays.